We've been here every day, and this is the largest crowd we've seen since that day. I was here when a group of fans placed the first poster on the fence that's behind me. Inside of Prince's palace, known as Paisley Park, he died alone. But as a child, he was surrounded by a group of musicians who nurtured his talent in North Minneapolis for free.
The mayor would come and kick off our festivals on the stage.
Pages from a tattered photo album.
This is the way, the original building, founded by young people in North Minneapolis.
Reveal the past. Spike Moss says the Way, where they hosted free music lessons, was an incubator for talent. And see that teen with the afro in all green?
Yeah, that's Prince in the back room where we did the Friday and Saturday night dances. And
Moss, who ran the center from the late 60s to 1985, said his vision was to give students the confidence they needed for the world. When it came to Prince,
all I wanted for him is to have a good life. I was working with all poor kids. I wanted them to have an opportunity and a good life.
Years before the artist performed at First Avenue, headlines from this old photo album show Prince performed in front of thousands at community festivals sponsored by The Way.
We did festivals, we did parties every week, Friday and Saturday. And Prince, time, everybody performed in that back room. Because back then, blacks weren't allowed to perform anywhere.
The Way, a place of hope, gone. Now, the Minneapolis 4th Precinct occupies that space. As questions surrounding the end of Prince's life grow, Moss looks back.
I remember Prince, he didn't even have a guitar case. He would hold it by the neck and be coming down the street to class. He loved music, holding it like this, walking down the street holding it. Never even had a case. But he was serious.
He was serious. Some powerful memories and images we saw and heard there, and still some powerful images out here. This stretch of Audubon will be closed through the weekend for those who want to continue to pay tribute. The sheriff told us on Monday, they will reevaluate to see how long they will keep this stretch of Audubon and Highway 5 closed. Hi there, Randy. Prince could have lived anywhere, but he didn't let the lights of Hollywood lure him from Minneapolis. In fact, he spent part of his childhood in North Minneapolis. Some of those childhood friends would hang out here at Paisley Park too, including popular KMOJ radio host Q Bear. Q Bear is out of town on business, but he took time to speak with us this afternoon via FaceTime. Before Prince was Prince, Walter Banks knew Prince was priceless. And this loss?
Being punched by a boxer and never see the punch coming. And that's what hurt so hard about the whole thing.
To understand his pain, we must visit North Minneapolis, 12th and Russell, where an unforgettable bond formed.
Prince was that athletic guy that he was unbelievable. Playing football, we played baseball, we go to North Commons Park, we'd be at Hospitality House, 1220 Logan Avenue North.
Back then, Banks says Prince lived here with the Simone family. Years later, Holly D'Souza is proud to call this North Minneapolis neighborhood home.
I feel honored. I feel like it's a blessing. It's a beautiful thing for him to be a North Sider at this time.
Neighbors who live here say they've heard stories about Prince walking along the sidewalk playing an air guitar.
I love that Prince, it comes from my street, 12th and Russell, North Minneapolis. It's just beautiful. It means a lot.
For Banks, his memories with the purple one are priceless. They last spoke a month ago.
And then to look and read some of those messages and some of the stuff that they're saying and how they miss Prince as well. You know, and then all of a sudden your emotions kick in.
Indeed, a cocktail of emotions for Q Bear. During our conversation, he cried and he laughed as he shared some of those memories. And here at Paisley Park tonight, despite the sorrow, the celebration continues. One thing Q Bear did tell us is that Prince liked to serve his community behind the scenes, silently. He didn't want anyone to know what was going on. And we saw that act of kindness on display here a short time ago. Members of Prince's family and some of the staff here at Paisley Park delivered pizza to everyone here. Randy?
Adrienne, you were out there yesterday when the news came about and people started gathering at Paisley Park. What's the crowd like today? Is it bigger, smaller, about the same?
The crowd right now is about the same size that it was at this time yesterday. However, the memorial has grown. You'll notice this fence that keeps the public from Paisley Park is adorned with balloons, flowers, and posters, and even on the other side, they're starting to fill that portion of the fence too. This display will be on, we know for sure, throughout the weekend. Sheriff Olson said earlier in the day they will reevaluate Monday. They'll talk to the staff here at Paisley Park to see how long this memorial can stay here and if they'll allow fans to continue to pay their tributes after Monday.
Adrienne, Broaddus has been out here all day as well, and it's been so interesting, I think, Adrienne, to see the different types of people who have come and the different levels of emotion, but a lot of people really just hugging each other and crying.
Embracing each other, all backgrounds, all generations. So many people here clouded with grief. Some of the folks we talked to earlier today were here on Saturday, and they say what they experienced inside of Paisley Park was a prelude to their worst nightmare. If you listen closely,
I just can't even believe he's gone.
You may hear what it sounds like when doves cry.
It's just very surreal.
On the exterior, Minneapolis may look the same, but the loss of Minnesota's best-known son, Prince, has caused a seismic shift.
I don't know what the world's going to do without Prince.
A once empty fence now adorned with flowers from fans.
It's a tough day.
Others at Paisley Park enjoyed Prince's music, and then encouragement from the Purple One's sister.
Thank you for loving him, y'all.
Oh.
And he loved each and every one of you.
Fans now pray for the family Prince leaves behind. 5 days ago, he told a group of 200 here at Paisley Park,
He looked great, sounded great, sounded normal. He said, hey, don't waste your prayers on me, just wait a few days.
and those were the words Prince told his fans just days ago. But like the songwriter said, he never meant to cause any sorrow. But there's been a lot of pain out here at Paisley Park. As those fans wept, they looked up and they saw a rainbow over Paisley Park. And Julie, we were all here for that moment, such a powerful moment. And those tears stopped and everyone in the audience started to celebrate.